right, this is going to be the wrap up on our van build. Miss Kathy's inside organizing stuff, and we have fought against the clock for a couple weeks here, but I believe we have made some amazing changes to this van. The garage back here still has a lot of stuff probably to go in it, but with lots of storage room still. Her bike will go right here, and yeah, so we finished out the sides, both sides. There's the cat, happy to be back in her home. She's been very patient. All right, let's take a tour. On the outside, this is the back side of the sink so that she can get her clean and dirty water tanks out without having to get inside the van. Okay. Got a little lock here. All right. Got a little couch area here and with storage underneath it. And then underneath this side right here is the batteries. And we just took an air mattress that she already had, took a sheet, sewed it to fit. She got some pillows. This looks nice. Oh, there's her young living. She does that while she's on the road. All right, so the sink area, left the door cut out. We put a marine pump in, so foot fits through there. Open that up. It's got the trash can and water. Lots of area for more stuff underneath there. And then a drawer unit for her kitchen things. And then this was a blank space, just kind of a hard to get to space. So she's got some emergency stuff there, and that door just pops out, lifts up, and that comes off like that. So, and then on both sides of the bed, we had this free space as well. So I put in kind of like a nightstand type storage area. So for this one can actually be used like if she wanted to put a coffee pot or something over here so it wouldn't slide around. And then the backsplash, we just took a piece of steel and so that she has a place for magnets. This is her kitchen dish cabinet. Got lots of stuff already in there. She's got a 12-volt outlet, and then for her shore power. Put in an over-the-head lamp for the kitchen area. And then over the bunk, we did put in a closet area for her clothes with sliding doors, and then some storage on top for longer items that don't fit in the cabinets. Put another light in the back so she can see in the garage. And you like your new home. I think she's happy with it. Wanted a little magnet area. She collects magnets on places that she's been and just some inspiration pieces, and so put a little magnet, put a little piece of metal up there for magnets. This was installed prior to me meeting her. It's a clothes rod. It is heavy duty. You could do pull-ups on there. You could hang. Oh my goodness, it's so strong. And okay, so a big improvement this week, what we did, I'm going to move her bag, which is very heavy, is I will include an area with the wiring, but I totally redid the wiring area. It's just I just made a little area that opens up. This air pad actually has to be lifted up, and then all of her wiring is now organized in a little cabinet area. So that's a big improvement from what we started with, and that was a big eyesore. And then her dometic goes here, and we made it so that the bunk was about the same height as the dometic, so that someone could actually lay on this bunk and stay the night if they wanted to. And then if you move the Dometic, right here is a pantry, and then another little area for her to put stuff on while she sleeps. And then again, another little access door to get back into the garage and store where she's got some stuff stored. So, yeah, so all in all, oh, and then we've got the clothes area. We've got 8 bins, clothes, and a little office area there for her office supplies. And then this big long cabinet here is a media and books. It's a very large storage area. And again, on top, lots of, like she's got hiking poles and her windshield sunscreen. And then the door, I made it go up about 3/4 of an inch higher than the cabinet base. That way the stuff wouldn't fall off of it while she's driving. So, yeah, so, and then got the curtain rod mounted. Okay, this is Kathy. Kathy and I met at the Van Life Gathering down in Southern Illinois. And she was needing help with her van, and I volunteered. So we have spent 2 weeks or 3 weeks almost together working on the van. And Kathy, what do you think?
I am totally amazed and forever grateful. I'm overwhelmed. I mean, I asked for like a ceiling and a floor, and then Jonnie kept offering to do cabinets and then this and that, and I've got a sink that works with a pump and backsplash and lights and extra storage, and I'm just amazed. I'm just amazed and blown away, and I am forever grateful. I am forever grateful. She's just done an amazing transformation like I couldn't even imagine. So definitely.
So van life is going to be a little bit different now.
Yeah. So better than bungee cords and bags stuffed everywhere and no little sink at all. And
so it's so neat watching things come together, because when you just put the floor in and then the ceiling in, it looks good, but when you start adding all the personal touches and the, you know, like what's going to go where, it really, there was a day when, I think when we got the dresser here done, it really just like everything was tying together. So it has been a great time. So Kathy is on the road all the time. She's a retired teacher, and you do have a side job. Tell us what that is.
Yes, I have a home-based business that I can do from anywhere. Young Living has not only essential oils, but all kinds of products that don't have toxins in them, just for a healthier lifestyle. And it's because of Young Living that I have a healthier life, and I can actually do this on every level. So financially, emotionally, physically, everything. So I am so grateful. I'm so grateful. You know, I can visit downline, and I can also make new friends, and I can get to see the country like I never have. So, and Jonnie has made it possible for me to like my van, because to be honest, I did not like my van, and I'm like, I spent all this money, what am I going to do, before I went to the Van Life conference. And I actually prayed to God for a sign that I was doing the right thing. And then when she offered, you know, and they've been very gracious, opening their home, letting me stay in the spare bedroom, and making me feel welcome and comfortable. And my kitty likes it here too. That it's just been an amazing part of my adventure like I would never have imagined.
A lot of people out there that are thinking about doing the van life, like Kelly and I, and a lot of decisions that have to be made, a lot of lifestyle changes. What is it now that you think you wish you would have known before you got started, or something that, you know, has happened since you started that you didn't expect?
I probably would have maybe got a van already done. You know, it was such a God thing that I met you. Otherwise, I was really, really discouraged, because I'd spent a lot of time doing insulation and bungeeing and trying to figure out how to be organized without real, you know, just a press board cabinet, and that was it. So, and trying to get a van ready to leave Michigan in January was not the brightest. I thought, well, a couple weeks I'll be ready to go, and I wasn't. I just got out, and so I've been like working on it a lot before I got here, and then this has been like the most. I'm amazed at what you've done in like less than 3 weeks.
Yeah,
I really am.
Is it hard to go through all your things at home
Oh, yeah.
and decide what gets to go, because you have such a smaller space. This van is the ProMaster 1500, and it is 6 foot wide, and it's 10 foot for actual space that you can live in. That doesn't count, now that we put the swivel seat in, it doesn't count that area. But from the step back to the back, 10 feet, and then side to side, 6 feet. And that's not including the space that you lose for the wheel wells.
Right.
So,
Yeah, that's really hard because my family is pack rats, and so, you know, I think I'm not as much until I tried to downsize. So that was really hard, and even here, you know, I'm like, okay, I'm going to send more stuff home, and I still have a storage unit, and I'm going to rent a room, you know, when I get back, maybe teach one more semester, and then be able to take off, you know, and do this even more. So,
when
but
you
it was
showed
hard.
up here on that Monday after the van conference, and when I first looked in the van, there was a lot of stuff, and I thought, how are we going to get all this organized? And I love that we were able to make little spaces designated for, this is going to be office stuff, this is going to be pantry, this is going to be clothes, and that helps. Okay, so that's the area that you have for your clothes, and the closet area. If the clothes don't fit there,
I'm shipping them back home or donating
you
them.
basically have to,
Yeah.
or else you end up, you know,
Right.
with, you know, things just start piling up again.
Yeah,
So.
and it's so hard to decide what I may need and not need when you used to having
Right.
two or three. I had a 3-bedroom house, and I sold it really quickly, and I had to get a storage unit, and I wanted to try out traveling anyway, so I thought, just get a storage unit and then see. And I've met amazing people, and yeah, and I have a lot to learn yet, and I've learned a lot. So yeah, so that's still the challenge. I'm going to be donating and shipping some stuff, you know, even from here as I finish getting it ready. So, but I'm excited to like the space and not have it look so crowded, and you know, and I had tape on my insulation because it was too cold to put spray stuff on the back, and people would look at go, oh, this is your van, interesting, and it's a work in progress.
That was something.
So, but I never imagined that Jonnie was going to do this much for me, you know, and that she kept just coming up with things and bouncing things off each other, and then she said, I can build you cabinets to fit your stuff, just tell me the dimensions. So it was a learning experience too, and to be able to talk through everything, you know, and not just try to figure it out on my own. And yeah, it was awesome. So awesome.
I've watched some vloggers, and one of the vloggers that I really like his van, he said you really need to decide what it is that you want to take. What do you need to be comfortable? And build the space for that instead of building the space and then filling it, because you can build it to the dimensions that you need if you know what's going to go there. And that's what we did in this cabinet right here. She knew that she needed an area for plates and a couple bowls, and then she wanted an area because she uses tall cups. So that's what we did when we built the cabinet. So
yeah, I have to secure some of that. I just kind of
so it's been super fun, and I know I've been blessed to be able to practice on Kathy's van, and she's been blessed to be on the receiving end of a little bit of craftsmanship. So
yeah,
it's been a fun time. So,
absolutely, and she's put in so many long hours and shut herself on sleep trying to get more things done. You know, it's
you just
been
run out of
amazing,
time.
and I've never had somebody do that for me in my life, and it was
Well, I'm
totally
super happy.
wonderful.
Super happy with Document.